Welcome to the Arizona Wildcats Show, brought to you by Fry's Food Stores. I'm Star Sports Editor Ryan Finley, joined by Zach Rosenblatt. Zachy, Arizona taking on Cal here Saturday at Haas Pavilion in Berkeley. Cal is a team that obviously was bad enough a year ago that there was a coaching change. There's been a whole lot of turnover there, but it really looks as if Quanzo Martin, the former head coach at Tennessee, has the Golden Bears headed in the right direction. What makes Cal dangerous heading into this game this weekend?
They do have talented players on the team. They just haven't been able to put it together.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Tyrone Wallace, he's 6'5" point guard. He can do everything. He gets like 8 rebounds a game.
Wow.
They have David Kravish. It feels like he's been there forever.
Yes, he's your age.
Yeah. And Jabari Bird's kind of been hurt, but when he's playing, he's one of the more talented guys in the Pac-12. Arizona recruited him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they're a tournament team at this point because they've already lost like 8 games, but they're talented. They're a team that maybe you look past when you shouldn't. But I think Arizona's kind of learning the lesson in the past against Cal. They've looked past them. Alan Crabb went for like 40 against them at one time.
Including a last-second shot. Yes.
Yeah.
This, in many ways, too, is a return to the scene of the crime for Brandon Ashley. I mean, he broke his foot last year against Cal. That was a game that Alan Crabb won with a last-second shot. For Ashley, how good do you think it is to go back home healthy again? Seems as if his NBA sort of prospect status is back where it was. For him, will this be a gratifying trip, do you think?
I think so. With him, you can tell he gets asked so often about how he's feeling and does he feel when he has a good game, like does it feel good to be able to go out there? You can tell he's kind of tired of talking about that. So I almost feel, I mean, he's probably happy to go home, but he probably hopes this is like the last he hears of it. He goes out there, has a good game, and kind of not redeems himself, but the team maybe, redeems himself for that game last year because that ended their unbeaten streak for the season and they weren't #1 anymore. And
Sure. And going forward, too, I mean, with Ashley gone the rest of the year, really forced Arizona to dip into that bench. I think that we've seen this year that when Arizona goes a little bit deeper into that bench, maybe they have some issues. Who do you think is a guy who might actually step up between now and the end of the season coming off the bench?
I think Elliot Pitts. It seems like recently he's looked scared in the past when he gets out there, but he has maybe the best fluid shot on the team. And when he's confident and shooting threes and making them, they need that off the bench, especially if they're starting Stanley and Rondé together.
Sure. To me, the real challenge with Pitts, I think, is defense.
Yeah.
He's a guy who has unfortunately been on the business end of a couple sort of highlight reel plays this year playing defense. If he can clean up his defense, is he more valuable short term than Gabe York, do you think?
Yeah, because he also has pretty good size. He's like 6'5", and Gabe York's kind of been a disappointment this year.
A little bit, yeah. And he's also dealing with an ankle injury that he suffered last week and all that other stuff. So, Elliot Pitts, okay, going back near his hometown of Dublin, California. What I hear you saying here, Zach, is Elliot Pitts is going to go off this weekend?
It's like 40 points probably.
Oh, come on.
Just kidding.
Well, that'll do
a couple of three-pointers.
Couple three-pointers. That'll do it for this episode of the Arizona Wildcat Show, brought to you by Fry's Food Stores. For Zach Rosenblatt, I'm Ryan Finley. We'll see you next time.
Try this matchup. Low prices and faster checkout. You can count on it at Fry's.